what is exactly the relationship between the critical mass and the police?
Well, up until about a year ago, or maybe a year and a half ago, it was pretty good. The police were there, but they weren't controlling it.
What is for you the limit between what is legal and what is not legal?
Well, it's not for me to say. It's for the courts. I mean, the courts here in London have decided that critical mass is legal because it's been going for 12 years and it's customary.
But a few days before, the police made an appeal.
And therefore there's a certain section in the law which requires any protest to give a route and the names of some organisers and prior notice. Now, the prior notice bit, they needed somebody to front the court case, and they asked me if I would, and I was very happy to do that. I'm not optimistic that we're going to win this case.
Do you mean that the critical mass is going to become illegal?
It would mean that if we continue in the same vein as we are, it will be illegal.
But if they declared it illegal, I would go every month for sure. You know, so and it's what's the point in saying a bunch of cyclists riding along the road is illegal? It's just stupid.
I think it's a necessary step if cyclists are to have better conditions on the road. It's all very well to say the function of transport planning is to give everyone a fair chance. But the reality is that the road, historically, streets used to belong to everyone doing everything.
But these police officers are happy to lend a hand.
We're just here to help with the critical mass, all the people that come along to do the ride. We're here just to help them police it. Part of what they like to do is sort of en masse go through, and it's just to help them through the junctions and things like that. It's usually quite good fun. It's safer for us to maybe just close the junctions at the sides for them to go through. It just makes it safer getting them all through in one big go rather than having them go through in dribs and drabs.
So you're on their side, basically?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah?
Yeah? So here I am under Waterloo Bridge. You can hear that they turn their music on. The critical mass is about to start, and I'm looking forward to riding with them.
I think it's a good get-together for cyclists to make their point in London. Some people disagree when it gets a bit too protesty and people are waving their bikes in the air and causing real obstructions. I come along to see my friends and have fun.
I come on the London one when I can. Yeah? And I've been on the Warsaw one as well. And the Warsaw one is fucking brilliant. Go, if you're ever in Poland, go on the Warsaw critical mass.
So now we are in Southampton Place in North London. And what is happening is 200 people from the critical mass are cycling all together, surrounded with policemen who are basically preventing the cars and pedestrians to mix with the critical mass.
Towards the end of the ride, the bikers stopped to pay tribute to a cyclist who recently died on the road.
A very good friend of mine, Ro, was killed here on the 9th of March. I told a friend and she said her friend was killed. The same thing at Russell Square where we just went like a week before. So, and last year another friend of friends hit killed by a truck again. And I think, yeah, it's just, that's the people I know, you know, and then there's million, you know, you can see how many cyclists are here, so just imagine how many people they know, and yeah, it's happening. You hear about it all the time now. I think I used to be more carefree, but at the same time, I want it to affect me either, you know, because I don't think being scared by it is going to help either.
Do you think that it's the role of the city to be more aware and change?
Of course, because they're implementing all this, you know, get on the road. But if there's no safety for cyclists, people are getting deterred by it. Everyone I know that I tell who doesn't cycle, if I tell them I cycle, they say I'm crazy. You know, the roads are ruled by the motorists, and that's just the way it is. You know, it's like we're seen as a danger. We're the dangerous ones on the road because we're cycling. Not that, oh, we're equal on the road and we share the space. You know, it needs to be respect between motorists and cyclists.
As long as these cyclists feel they are being denied their space on the road, the critical mass will keep on riding.